Hey, what's up, guys? Callum here. Today we're going to be talking about how my life was messed up and how I fixed it personally. So we'll begin from the start, which is like high school and like post high school, and then I'll tell you how I fixed it. So from COVID, I was like 16, 15, 16, depending on like, and that time it like, because I was like locked up, it forced me to go on my video games all the time. So I'd be like playing video games for like 14 hours straight. No real hope or anything in my life. And when we went back to school, it wasn't the same. And I was kind of really depressed when I got back because throughout like the COVID lockdown, which I think was like 8 months here in Ontario, it felt like forever. None of my friends really talked to me. So not only did I go back to school with no friends, I also went uh, playing video games all the time. I mean, I did talk to those people, but it wasn't the same. Like it kind of felt like they abandoned me or something because they weren't really talking to me, like none of them. And so my life like stayed pretty much the same till I graduated high school, and even after, where I'd go home from school or work and play video games till I get up and go to school or work again. And it'd be that same cycle over and over again. I didn't really like that. Like, I'm kind of self-aware, so I didn't like that. And knowing that I didn't like that pissed me off that I kept on doing it. The only thing I really did then that was actually kind of fun, like outdoorsy, was going for bike rides. But we live in Canada here, so didn't get to do that for like half of the year. And yeah, video games, I was on them for a lot. So flash forward to when I was 18, I went to a work full time somewhere. I left my job at Wendy's, and it got even worse. Like, I'd be playing video games every hour. I'd be like uh, watching shit, if you know what I mean. I don't want to say it. And my life was kind of fucked, and that was kind of like bad. So about Aprilish, I met one girl. She's like one of the videos I made about her, and she friend zoned me. And well, when the girl friend zones you too, sometimes they actually just friend zone you. Sometimes it's just a way to get you away. It depends. Like, she friend zoned me and then stopped talking to me. So I was like, oh yeah, she's friends. I could finally have a chance. So when she stopped talking to me, I'd like text her, hey, are you my friend or something? And if no one really texts you back, like doesn't reciprocate the energy, it's just not worth your time. And that's what I realized later on. But then I like started having like panic attacks. I thought she really hated me. I wouldn't say she did, but she could do nothing about it. Like, I was like texting her, oh my god, I can't believe you hate me, or whatever, and like pussy shit like that. And then she just stopped talking to me entirely. Like, she used to respond, and that completely freaked me out. So I went to work, and for 3 days it felt like I was in hell because of my anxiety attack, because I thought she would like tell everyone how much I suck or whatever. So I was like scared as fuck then. And then like for those 3 days it was hell. But then on the fourth day I dislocated my shoulder and got 5 weeks off. Now, I wouldn't say to go dislocate your shoulder, but that really changed my perspective on life. I dislocated my shoulder, and then I'm gonna take off this. It's too hot in my room. I dislocated my shoulder, and then I looked down at my arms, and I realized I was small. So I decided that when my shoulder healed up, like this was right after the surgery, so I was like looking at my arms and went, oh man, I'm skin and bone. Like literally right after the surgery, first thing I could remember from after waking up. And I said, when I heal up again, I'd go back. I'd like start exercising. And I guess the point of this is that I had nothing better to do but play video games. But when I wasn't playing video games, like say from 16 to 18, I'd be like biking or going for walks. And some people would just say just to cut the video games, but you got to replace it with something else. So if you are in like a very similar situation where you don't like wasting time, some tips I'd give you is, number one, replace your video game time with some other type of thing you could do. So it could be better, it could be worse, but I'm assuming you want better. So you could hit the gym. That's one. Number two would be going for walks like I did. Depending on where you live, maybe you can't do that, but going to the gym, definitely. Home workouts too also count as going to the gym, or like calisthenics. Picking up other hobbies, like I'm trying to think of other hobbies I do besides the gym. Can't remember. Like I play video games like maybe once or 2 hours a day, but you don't need to completely remove it. You just need to replace most of that time with something else, which I replaced with the gym and outdoor shit, because I really like the outdoors. Definitely going for like walks would help you. And I can't really give any tips because I like gym, outdoor stuff, and that's it. And women, big titty women, big ass women too. That counts as one. And I can't really give you any like good things. You'll have to find that out on your own. But find something that you could replace the time that you think you're wasting with something that you think would be more productive. Definitely the gym is a good one. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.